Hello everybody, just saying I am on my way into Leicester city centre, and I'm going to be going to the Little Theatre, but I'm also going to do a video walkthrough of how you get from the train station to the venue, Little Theatre, how you get from the train station to the Premier Inn, how you get from the train station to Ramada, which is where some of you are staying, how you get from Ramada to the venue, and from the Premier Inn to the venue. So, and then I'm going to do a tour of the Little Theatre, so you know all the areas you're going to go to. So yes, join me on this wonderful trip to Collective Live 2 weeks before it happens. So first off, for any of you wondering where I am at the moment, I'm at the bus stop near my house. So across there is my house. So I will just zoom in for you if I go like so. There is my house. There you go. So I'm waiting for a bus, and I'm about 20 minutes from the centre of Leicester. You probably won't need to get any buses when you're here for Collective Live, but they're all right, the buses in Leicester, but you probably won't need to. I think your 5-minute walk for Premier Inn, 5-minute walk to the venue from Ramada, the walk from the train station to the Premier Inn is about 1 minute, and maybe about 6 minutes to get to Ramada from the train station. You won't need to get taxis or anything unless you really kind of mobility is a real problem for you, but then I'll chat you through that when we get to the train station, and you'll get to know everything you need to know. See you when I get into Leicester. Okay, so we are in Leicester train station, so I'm just going to chat you through what Leicester train station looks like, and we'll go from there. So you'll come through your ticket barriers. You'll need your tickets to get through the barriers, so you go to the left here. You've got 3 doors. You can go out of any of them. Normally I go through the middle one, that's just because what I'm like. So you come through the middle. There is a possibility, if you're coming at a busy time when lots of people are arriving at the station, we might even have somebody around the station to maybe meet you, possibly. We can't guarantee that at the moment. Now, if you needed to get taxis or anything like that, taxis are up to the left there, down that direction. Walkway down this way, but we're going to go basically this way. Okay, so you turn right out of the station. I'm just going to show you before we do our hyper time-lapse thing, so you don't see me walking, but you wander down here. There's no steps, so you don't have to worry if you're not great with steps. And you wander around this direction, and you come down to here, and welcome to Leicester Station. Not Leicester Square. Definitely don't go to Leicester Square, that would be bad. And then here we go. Now, this first video, I'm actually going to keep it like so, because just behind there is the Premier Inn. So we're actually going to walk to the Premier Inn in real time from the station. Watch out for the bike paths. You might get cyclists coming past, and you don't want to be walking on the bike path. You might get run over by a cyclist. So such is the way. So yeah, we wander down here. The pavement's all right, not too bad. Little place across there called the Merchant of Venice does a nice breakfast. So there's a theatre across the way which is called the Y, which is another theatre we looked into potentially using, but we went with the Little Theatre. If you're a cyclist, there's some of those kind of there's that bike scheme thing that you can do. I haven't done it mainly because I don't know how much it costs, but now the Little Theatre is that direction, down that road there, but as promised, the Premier Inn is here. So if you're Premier Inn, it's less, I'm walking quite slowly, so it's less than a 2-minute walk. So when we said it was close, it's definitely close. So if you see here, Premier Inn, front door to Premier Inn, and jobs are good. Excellent. So we are at the Premier Inn. I'm going to wander you now to the little theatre. So we'll see how we do. So let me turn my camera around. Excellent. So now we're going to do the Simon walking fast. This is in 5 times faster than it actually happens. So we have made it to the little theatre. So this will obviously, the shutters will be up, and there's the main street just down there. So that's the main street, and if we look across there, that's the Premier Inn, with our largest piece of graffiti art on a building in Europe. So you'll see just how close everything is. I think it was about 2.5 minutes, maybe a 3-minute walk from the doors of the little theatre, the doors of the Premier Inn, to the door of the little theatre. Okay, next we are going to do the wander from the train station. So I've got to walk back to the train station now. We'll do the wander from the train station to Ramada, and then we'll do Ramada to the venue. All right, join me. Okay, we're back at the train station, everybody. Back at the train station. So we are going to head off on the slightly further walk to the Ramada. And this time I'm going to put it on 10 times speed, so you're not just watching the walk for too long. So here we go, let's walk to the Ramada. So we have reached the Ramada Encore. So we reached there about, well, I think it was about 6 minutes walk. I wasn't particularly going fast, so it's not too bad. And now we're going to do the last little bit of this part of the tour, where we're going to wander to the little theatre from the Ramada. So yes, here we go. There's our front door. You'll come out this way, and you want to go to the left and let the 5 times speed commence. So we've made it to the little theatre from both the Premier Inn and the Ramada. So the next thing is that when you are at the little theatre, you might need to go to 52 up and 52 down for sectionals, the youth a cappella project, those kinds of things. So I'm just going to show you. You come at the little theatre, you've got the Dover Castle, you turn right, and you have a little wander up this road. So just up here, it's not very far at all, hence why I'm doing it in real time. So we wander up here, dee dee dee, dee 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 dee. So yeah, so it's just this road here, coming up to this part, and that's the little theatre's costume hire department, and it's just down this road, which is not very far really. So if you got to wander here, we've got some sectional rehearsals, the dressing room for the Saturday night show. If people want to be having a dressing room for the Saturday night show, then that will be down here as well. So I'm pretty sure, yes, it's that door there. So it will be open at this time, but it's this door here, 52. the Leicester Drama Society rehearsal rooms. We go through there. There's the upstairs bit, the normal ground floor part, and that's where some of our sectionals, our youth a cappella workshop, dressing room would be. So let's have a little wander back down to the little theatre, and I'll just have a little chat to you. So you don't really need to probably go out of the area we've walked down at the moment. There's lots of places to get food. There's cafes and there's bars and there's restaurants and takeaways and things like that. So you've probably got everything you need in this little area. I'm just going to wander back down. I'll restart the video when I get back down, but the road directly, in fact, no, let's just wander. So let me talk to you as we do this. So from the little theatre, now if you've ordered food, obviously that's absolutely great. We'll be having food delivered at kind of around lunchtime or afternoon on each of the days. But if you're wanting to maybe grab something else in the morning, you miss breakfast, or where you're staying doesn't come with breakfast included, there's lots of places within a 1-minute walk of the little theatre that you can go to. If you're on your way home and you're thinking, oh, I could do with a bit of takeaway food before I get to my hotel room and get some sleep, then again, this is the road that's right next to the little theatre. So little theatre's there. This road just down here has tons of different places, some vegan places, there's like a nice vegetarian vegan curry house, there's normal kind of takeaways, there's restaurants, there's all sorts of bits and bobs literally on the doorstep. So here we go. And this is a car park. So this is a car park. Not a very cheap car park though, so there might be cheaper parking opportunities for you, but it is a car park. So if you are driving, then that might be the easiest car park to park in for the day, but do check the prices, because you might find one that's a little bit further away, but that's a bit cheaper. So let's have a little wander, shall we? So we're coming onto this road. You've got this little place called Bombay Bites, which is quite good. You've got like a dessert place, Oat Dolce, the old Grand Kebab here. But if you look down there, you've got Papa Frites. We've got kind of a vegetarian Indian restaurant. We've got a pizza place there, I think. So a pizza place that looks very nice. We've got up there, you've got again some more cafes and bars and things. There's a bagel shop across there. As you go up here, you can get a haircut at Granby Barbers. You've got, for us UK people, we've got the mighty Greg's. So if you wanted something like a sausage roll or a pasty, you've got a Greg's right there. One of my favourite kind of takeaway places when I'm in Leicester is next door, which is Chicanos or Chicanos. They do very nice good chicken burgers and things. So you've got Greg's, which do good deals. You've got Chicanos. You've got a nice coffee place there, and you've got a kind of pub there, which is not the greatest, but it's all right. Just up there, you have a little Sainsbury's there, which they'll do meal deals. So if you miss out on the sandwiches and stuff, you've got that. If I turn all the way around and just kind of zoom in that direction, you've got all these different eatery places right within a minute or so of you wandering out the little theatre. So the next thing I'm going to do is give you a tour of the little theatre, but for the moment I will say goodbye, and I'll see you after an edit in a second.